Hey Taurus, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a bonus for you, a Since You've Been Gone read. I wanted to say that the Mercury retrograde has moved from Gemini to Taurus now. So this may be a time of purging for you. Maybe some communication hiccups, but this may move into more of an emotional retrograde thing where you're purging and lessons are coming back, and you're either learning lessons or you're closing the door on some things. So don't be surprised if some things start to well up for you. So let's kind of see what we got since you've been gone for me. Spying. Interesting. That came right up on the deck. So looks like maybe somebody hidden emotions and can't let go. Okay. So somebody's spying on you, obviously, because they can't let go, right? Curious about what's going on in your world. And there's some hidden emotions that are about to come out. So this is interestingly similar in the beginning to the Scorpio read. So if you're dealing with the Scorpio, hop on over there and check that one out. Let's see what's been going on since you've been gone, Taurus. Okay, wish fulfillment and happiness is a solid, committed relationship with Taurus. Your partner went through a phase in which they didn't know which direction to take this relationship, maybe, or this spark between the two of you. And I think there's some issues about the past that also need to be discussed, but new opportunity is on the horizon. So since you've been gone, okay, they've been thinking about how to get back in your energy, how to get back in your presence. Let's see what this conversation is here real quick. Excuse me. Oh, King and Queen of Swords. So two of you are equally yoked. When you have the masculine and feminine of the same suit, normally it kind of means you're on the same page and there's a likeness there. This is a conversation that the two of you need to have about whatever it is that happened in the past. So let's see what happened in the past. So show us what happened, universe. Somebody else was in the picture. There were two people here, two queens on the board. So it was a question of which one to choose. And so, nobody wants to play second fiddle. Nobody wants to be the second choice. Nobody wants to whatever. But I think they didn't know what direction to go in. You could have also been dealing with You could have also been dealing with somebody in their karmic, okay? So let's see what this Four of Cups is. Show me the Four of Cups. Why? Why didn't they know? Okay, commitment. What's the commitment? Do I ghost one? Do I ghost one? What do I decide here? They weren't progressing, though. There was a loss, an idea of a sadness of loss. Here we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So in this particular read, it looks to me like this person was an afterthought of this union. And so Queen of Wands is the other woman. So it looks like to me, they fucked up over here a little bit, right? And they stepped out a little bit, it looks like to me. There was a lot of confusion. This was purely sexual. This pairing here that was after the fact, Taurus, was purely sexual. This was not a meeting of the minds. This was not a pairing. This was not equal yokedness. This was not being on the same page. This was simply a sexual affair. Someone also seems like maybe they were going through some sort of a midlife crisis, having to sow their oats before it's too late type of situation, which indicates that there may have been a lack of something here in this situation. Not sex, not passion, but intimacy. So yeah, a conversation needs to be had about this situation. This person desires, since you've been gone, is to figure out how to get back with you, how to get back into your good graces, how to mend it, how to fix it. But let's see how they're feeling about you. Enlightenment. They've had an enlightenment about how they feel about you, what the relationship means. Again, I have Queen of Cups here. So Queen of Cups has her hand over this cup, right? Like, you know, you're not getting this very easy. You're going to have to work for it, because now I pick and choose who I give my attention to. You were given my attention, but you sort of took it for granted, right? So you're not going to be getting it back that easily. You're going to have to show me the money. And it's about Taurus having the courage, right, to stand their boundaries and to their self-worth, see into their self-worth and to stand their ground, having the courage to understand that they've elevated past this kind of situation. But also it's for this person to understand what they've lost. They lost something very beautiful here because of their own ego and their own weakness, right? And so now they're being enlightened about what it is that they lost. So let's see what they're going to do. They're going to try to come back in and offer Taurus commitment. A lot of similar cards. They're hoping that they're expecting to take some shit, right? I mean, they're hunkering down, you know, they're getting ready for that punch, right? They know that they're going to have to answer for their actions. They're expecting a Tower moment. They're expecting you to just tell them, you know, whatever it is you're going to tell them. But they do want to come in and offer a second chance. So this is phases that this person has gone through. And it's a maturity situation for this person. Now they're in their stage in which they realize that wanting and having somebody to settle down with, they already had. But they destroyed it by stepping out of the relationship because of an ego, trying to feed their ego, right? And so they've matured past that point. So what are they going to do? They're going to come in and try to offer and ask for a second chance. Let's see why. Why does Taurus's lover want a second chance? Universe, show me what I need to see. Excuse me. They're coming in with apology. Why does Taurus's lover want a second chance? Secret's out. They fucked up and they know it. And they walked away from something really good. So the man who sold the world is the song by Nirvana coming through my mind. The man who sold the world. Right? Or the woman who sold the world. Whatever it applies to you, right? But that's what it's looking like. Cat's out of the bag. I know I fucked up. And now I'm looking and hoping, and everything I see is about regret. I walked away from something that I should have never walked away from, and it's my own fault. It's my own fault that I did it. So that's kind of what's happening there. Let's see what a final outcome may be in this situation. Show me Taurus and their lover. I've got my priorities straight now. I should have protected this relationship with you, Taurus, and I didn't. I was only protecting my own ego. And my priority should have been protecting this relationship and this union at all costs. And I was only concerned with myself and my selfishness. I've got my priorities in order now. Now I know where my abundance lies. I've healed from this situation. I've healed from carrying these burdens that I created for myself. And although I want to offer you another turn at commitment, not sure you're going to accept it because, Taurus, you're Queen of Coins here in the reverse. But confession on the way about regretting. Okay, so just so you know, that's whether you give them another chance or not, that's totally up to you. That's your life, right? But they are in deep regret about destroying this relationship. So, anyway, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, Taurus, why, I'll be back soon for first half June.